Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is XP and today we're going to be reacting at some Hytale news. If you enjoy Hytale news or have heard about Hytale news or you haven't heard about Hytale news, I'm going to go ahead and go over what that is as well as seeing my general reaction to it. I've been super excited about this game and I can't wait to see what they post about since their posts are very long and they are far apart from when they last post. So let's go ahead and get into this tech changes. Looks like they're going to be swapping from Java and C hashtag to C++, mainly so that way Hytale accounts can be cross-platform, which is really a plus for a lot of players. One, you get to play with people on different consoles, so that's going to be really cool. And then next, it's just to make the game last longer and make it a better foundation. So that's super awesome. I did see that they were trying to make it in Java at first, just like Minecraft, but there's a lot of limitations to Java and C hashtag. So that's super cool. Let's see, what do we have here? It looks like we have a nice beach side. Ooh, we got a couple players down out here on the beach. We have a lot of different blocks that I haven't seen. And the trees are really wonky, and it's kind of crazy. I'm just realizing I've got a nice little crab down here. Hello, crabby. Got some plants, got some stones here and different, maybe is that a big tree? That could look like that, maybe might be a wood type. I don't know. Oh my god, this is all super duper awesome. And the stones right here, this was interesting to me because in Minecraft, you know, we have our ores and they have something to indicate that something's inside of them. So I don't know, maybe this is a fossil block, maybe this is an ore block of some kind. I don't know, but all these new blocks are looking super cool. And the ocean right here, just the fact that it goes from a light blue to a sort of darker and then a really dark navy blue. It's really good, and you got a light post back here. This is looking great. They want players to be able to enjoy this game also as creators, as myself. Creation isn't just a niche part of Hytale. It is something that is going to be going throughout the core experience of the game. Another screenshot here. Look at this water. Like, I love the view. This is fantastic. Oh my god. Okay, we got some other little mobs in here. It looks like we got a moose. We got some broken pillars or towers, some type of structure. We got the sun right there. Look at that. And it's like a dark, not dark, but like gloomy orange color. It's very cool. Oh my god. I've been following this forever. I absolutely love this. There are difficult facts to come in terms with this. The decision to rebuild the engine took a long time. I bet it does, especially when you're trying to rebuild the whole game. Will have some negative consequences, as most players have felt. Take advantage of the resources at our disposal and make the right decision now. And so that way later on, it's better for us. So it's probably, I'm pretty sure that the game's gonna get delayed. But, you know, in the long run, I'd rather them make something that is what they want to try and achieve for the community. So this is, I don't know, we're gonna go down the rest. Oh, look at this super cool mural. Look at that. That is crazy. People who do art, you guys are absolutely crazy. Like, look how detailed that is. I love this. The artist Storm 500, and this is Cosmos Dogs Mixie. That's awesome. So swapping over to a different game engine, how does that impact your game's minimum system requirements? They have not established a new minimum system yet, so we're still gonna have to wait on that. However, they're trying their best to make it for low performance and a wide range of other computers. And then does this change the timeline for the Hytale's release? However, the game will not be ready to launch in 2023. Delayed yet again. Okay. Well, it was coming. It was coming. I'm excited either way. I still will fully. I've been following this game forever, from when it first appeared back in 2018. And I've been watching it and looking at the details all the time. I even look at Quebec Corner. I'll probably have a little link to his thing like right around here. Very cool. He does a lot of news, and I think he's super genuine with the community. So definitely check him out. We have the developers here. Super cool. They started off as a 30-man team, and they're now up to 100 people. That is absolutely insane. This started from Minecraft, a high pixel server, where they made mini games for everyone to enjoy, and now they've taken that and turned it into a larger community where they'll be able to produce a game. And we have the vision for Hytale. So as they say before, when they first created Hytale, they thought of having 3 pillars. One is creative, competitive, multiplayer, and adventure games. The first door on the left, which is creative, will be able to have custom procedural generated worlds, be able to experience it as an adventure, a creator, or anything in between, as they state. And you could basically just enjoy a procedurally created world for you, and whether that be trying to achieve whatever they're going to have in the game for us, getting the best gear, getting enchantments, getting whatever, or even creating mods. That is what they wanted to make that world. Next, they have the middle door, which was supposed to be their online component, which you can be either really competitive, just like in their Hypixel servers. They have ranked or unranked. You can have fun with your friends, or really try to show off your skill, which is really cool in certain types of games. So that's really, I think it's a good thing for games. I know it can be a little chaotic, and you can have toxic communities arrive out of it, but I think for the most part, I think it'd be really cool. I don't know what they would do with it, but it'd be really cool to see. And then next they have the first party sandbox RPG experience, which to me seems really cool. We're going to be adventuring out to a place called Orbis, and from there we'd go down a storyline, just like how Minecraft has their own story. I never played it because, one, it didn't interest me. However, Orbis fits that really RPG feeling that I was looking for. So I'm like super excited to see what all of that is about. It has meaningful challenges and narrative and experience for all our players. But here's the thing. Our goal isn't for each of these doors to lead you to a different game, disconnected from all players. Whichever door you choose, we want you to end up in the same place playing Hytale. And so Hytale isn't going to be these separated different games. It's going to take all in one. So that's going to be really interesting, because they did state they want to have them separate, but I want to be able to see what they're going to be doing with that. That's super duper cool. And if you didn't know, Hytale was acquired by Riot, and Riot is acquired by Tencent. And so they have a lot of money to back them up, especially as well as get art inspiration, or even just help in general, because one, they were a small team, but now very large with a lot of resources. So we're going to be diving into some UI UX now. Look at that. Like, look, this is definitely, I would say this is definitely League orientated. If anyone has played any League or Riot games in general, they definitely have this like pop when things go off, and just definitely the flow and visual effects of the flame. Like, oh my god, it looks so crazy. Next we have what looks like you're losing your HP. And I love the way that you can see your HP is gone, and then it just absolutely disappears when it gets all taken off. That is super duper cool. I'm loving the UI right now. Next we have our avatars, which is what we are going to be inside of this Hytale world. What all of our characters are going to be known as avatars. These are very cool. I love the art style. I'm sorry, I like mixed the words together, and that just start. That didn't make sense. I don't know. But this looks super duper cool. Like the style of it, that you have the pickaxe in the back. It looks like we have like a little bag here, and our character is holding power within it. I don't know what that power is, but super exciting. So our characters are going to be very powerful. They're known as avatars. They focus raw creative energy into everything from simple contraptions to entire worlds to express their individual personalities. That's going to be super duper fun here. They're expressing here how you can be creative, and when you go into someone else's world, you're going to be basically at the will of what that creator lets you. So the host, whether that be you're in creative or you're in survival mode. Next we have some concept art of visual elements. We have some lo-fi neon signs that look super duper cool. I know there's a lot of designers out there. I'm not very good at designing, not even in Minecraft. I tend to stay inside of a hole in the wall. But these look really cool, and I might actually dive deep into trying to be a good builder in Hytale. So that would be really cool. Next we have, rediscovering Orbis. As mentioned before, I believe they have 5 stages, 4, one of those 2. But they're going to be showing off some of their land level design. And it looks like we're going to be having some forest, cold, deserty, not deserty, cold, frozen, solid area. These look super cool. Let's go ahead and see what they have in concepts. Floating areas that are frozen? That's crazy. I don't know how any of this is going to look once we get inside of the game, but it is absolutely crazy to see like all the concepts that they had for this game, and what they are gonna put in there is gonna be absolutely bonkers. Because we have like forest plays with like snow on them, and compared to Minecraft, Hytale definitely takes their visual effects a bit farther. Things are moving, things are, changing in sizes, variations. Oh my god, it's very, very fun. Even in this thumbnail, we have them showing off a bit of the ice down here, and we have some foggy, very low fog next to the river. So this looks so crazy. We have some trees, we got some branches on the trees, and we even got like a couple of little mushrooms over here, which they showed off before. That was the Misty Forest, and introducing colder elements into the region since we are going across regions. Here we have a concept art. This is a really big piece. I don't know if you can tell how big this is, but this takes up the whole web page. Holy moly. Hold on. Oh, but then when we get it, it's so small. This is just a concept art, but it looks like we have one of the frost trolls, or I know they have a name, however, I don't know all the names fully. But we have what seems to be like a hot spring in a cold, very cold area. Here we have an actual in-shot screen. We have some geysers. This is definitely a hot spring in a very cold area. We have some visual effects. Like, look at all the visual effects. You can even see it right back here. The clouds, it's super hard to see, like in most cold places. They do a lot of work trying to just make these areas look so good. Looks like we might be able to write things depending on if the concept is taken into game. And in Minecraft, we're able to ride horses. But it'd be definitely cool to like inside of vanilla Hytale, because there will be modded Hytale eventually. That will be able to ride different things other than just horses. We have giant canyons. We have like this green of fog, this mist, this whatever you want to call it, just emerging from down there. It's super hard to see, but once you get down there, I'm pretty sure the fog will sort of get out of the way. We have Grader's prototype of another area. Like, look at this. Even all the blocks are different. Like, everything that we've seen here, the blocks are new, and it's super duper crazy. Definitely have seen these trees, but the types of the leaves are different. I wonder how many biomes they're going to take into here. Next, they have a very different part of Orbis, which is a reimagined desert biome. So we have some concept here, which is everything's very flat. We got a couple rocks. Looks like there might be mountains in the mist, and maybe a canyon. Let's see what it looks like in game. We have another shot here. Look at that, very close up shot, and this looks like a reef. This looks like a reef that might have been there. So maybe we could find some low waters down here in these canyons. Maybe. Okay, so we have some concepts of in-game shots, and we have a very large canyons inside of here. It looks like we have an adventure right there, right smack in the middle. And we have a couple of rocks out on the side. And we do look like we have some type of plants right here. I'm trying to see if there's any little hidden things in here, because they always like to hide stuff inside of their images, which I think is super duper cool. Now their visual effects. Their visual effects, to me, they're so different. They are so different compared to Minecraft. Like the visual effects in Minecraft, they are very, very little. You can definitely have modded Minecraft things, but base vanilla Minecraft, there isn't much. Not that I could say like, oh, this stands out. Like, they have the enchants on the armor, on the weapons, but after that, there's not too much. There's not any real magic in there. There's no like you could shoot a fire arrow, like that's cool, but I really wanted more of an RPG feel, and I think Hytale definitely hits the mark on the RPG. So, okay. Like, look at this laser beam. Like, I know the game is gonna have magic in it, and so seeing this type of thing, like, look at that. We have like a giant nova explosion. We have some fireworks here. Oh my god. Trying to see if there's any cubex hidden in the corner, but it doesn't look like they're hiding anything back there. But there was a little flare right there. It was right there. I don't know if that was from another visual effect going off or if that was another thing. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the next one. In here, like, this is a dungeon that they have. They have the fire flames going up. Minecraft definitely has fire. But look at like the floor. It has the visual effects popping up from the ground. I know in that Minecraft blocks they have the water dripping and stuff like that, but this gives this area such a greater feel of like doom and darkness, and like you could die down here. And even look, like the moss on the area is moving. Like that is crazy. We have definitely a statue that I have not seen before in other pictures, so that looks crazy. Oh my god, I love this. I love it. Next we have the advanced building tools, and so this is basically, as we can read it, it's an elaborate custom build, a pair of a ruined building surrounded by a partially destroyed curtain wall and flanked by a chasm of molten lava. As Hytale has mentioned before, they want this game to be easily modded, but they also want this game to be easily that you can create things very quickly. You can imagine, you can have an image in your head and you say, you know what, I want it now, and you just build it. And you could, there's a lot in here, so we're gonna unpack it. Oh my god. Okay, we have a built house. Looks like selection tool. I'm gonna lower that a bit. Okay, we have a selection tool. Oh, okay. Like, look at this. You can copy and rotate it. You can rotate a selection and copy it and place it anywhere else in the world. Like, holy moly. And he's just placing one block and it made a whole freaking wall. And it has like a nice little like section to the pillar, so that way it looks really cool. Okay, that pillar placed a little bit on a different side, but like, look at that. You can create literal towns, cities, and you can even put grass on the ground and make pathways, and it creates a whole little hallway for you inside of there. That is absolutely crazy. Like, you can create so many different possibilities with this, and for everyone that's making SMPs on Minecraft, creating your worlds and doing literally anything for like lore, you can create so many different things. Like, look at this. He's hitting lava everywhere. Oh my god. When I say I'm excited about this game, I am freaking excited for this game. I don't care how long it takes. Like, this, I love what they are doing, and I have made video games before, and I know, like, when you first create something, you're like, ah, nuts, I need to do this to make it better. And like, what is this? Destruction. You can make, and it's placing blocks everywhere. Look it, when he clicks, there's like rubble on the ground. That's crazy. Wait, hold on, wait. It makes a little pillar right here. Look at that. That's from the rubble. That is crazy. You got the lava flowing in different ways. Like, that's all visual effects right there. Oh my god. I absolutely love this. This is going to be great for a lot of builders. This is going to be great for people who are trying to make creative stories. There's so many things you can do with that. But that's just one of the things that they're going to be adding. There's more, and they have a soundtrack in here. That looks like that's going to be everything for this news. So if you enjoyed hearing about this news, please consider subscribing, liking, and I'll most definitely be doing more stuff about Hytale. If you've never heard of me, that's quite honestly probably true. I'm very, very small, but I have always, since I started my content journey, which is 7 months ago, I always wanted to do stuff with Hytale, and I was like, oh, you know, next year, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this until next year. I'm gonna start doing Hytale stuff, and I really, really want to get into it. However, it's been pushed off, so I am now have to have my goal last for 2 years of playing games. I do a lot of variety of things. It's mainly a lot of horror right now because there's a lot of horror to play, and apparently a lot of people love just seeing people scream and get scared. So there's that. But I generally do love a lot of different types of games. I've played many different things. Stanley Parable, Will You Snail, we do platformers, I did Elden Ring for a bit, stopped because I suck at it. Maybe I might go back to it, I don't know. But Hytale it's crazy. I love this game, and even though they are taking longer to develop it, I would much rather have them do that and take their time with it. Like, they are creating something that is massive, massive. They are trying to have like servers, mini games for everyone to join in, just like how they have on their Hypixel server. They're also trying to have like an adventure mode that's a story they can play with friends. They're having what Minecraft has, a giant procedural world, but they have vanilla things such as dungeons in it. You have equipment that can be upgraded. They have so much in here, and I'm pretty sure that they feel that pressure from the community because they want it, but in order to give it to them, they want to give them the best that they can. So props to you, Hytale, and all the developers behind it. You guys are creating something absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to play it. And yeah, if you would like to follow me and see different types of content while I wait for Hytale to come out, then please join me. We can even have a conversation inside of the comments about what you feel Hytale should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing, and generally, like, when would you like to try playing Hytale? But thank you for watching. I'll make sure to catch you in the next one. Goodbye.